Hello. So, in this video, I'm going to talk to you about the top 10 weirdest foods I tried in Taiwan, in my trip to Taiwan. So, a little bit about me before I start talking about this. I like to try new foods, and I think a lot of people would consider me adventurous with the foods that I like to eat. But for me, growing up, my parents really enforced the idea of trying everything at least once. And if you like it, great. If you don't like it, you don't have to try it again, but at least you tried it. And as an adult, for myself, I've taken this notion, I guess, to the extreme. And I just like to try every new food or new experience. So a lot of these foods might be really weird to some people, but I guess the way I talk about them, I kind of downplay the weirdness. So I talk about these foods as I would picture them to other people. So maybe they're not that weird to me, but maybe they'll be weird to you or interesting to you. So without further ado, here are the top 10 weirdest foods I ate while in Taiwan. One of the first things I tried was an oyster omelet. This is eggs and oysters and like a sauce on top. I thought this was one of the most delicious foods I tried there, but the texture is probably would be considered by many people to be very off-putting. It reminds me a lot of like mucus. It's very goopy, but I thought it was really delicious. Next, piran tofu. So piran tofu is like a combo dish. It comes with tofu and what's called a century egg. I'm not sure what they do to century eggs. I'm assuming it's some sort of witchcraft to preserve the egg. The white of the egg turns into this blacky, greeny, gelatinous, see-through kind of weirdness. And the yolk turns into this also green kind of sewer creature looking thing. This is possibly the weirdest food I tried. It was a little bit off-putting to see it, and I was a little bit hesitant to eat it, but it was still very delicious. Next, stinky tofu, as we're on the track of really off-putting foods. The smell of stinky tofu is very distinctive, and you like leave gym socks too long. It's delicious, it tastes really good, but the smell, I guess, can be very off-putting, as the name implies. The next thing, and this is something I had at Hot Pot, was goose blood. It's kind of blood coagulated into a cake or like gelatinous mound. I don't know, nothing special. It just tastes like blood. It's a bit chalky. Okay. Another thing would be duck tongue. This is a food, I guess the novelty of it is exciting, but there's not a lot of meat on it, and it's just the sauce that it comes with, and it's deep fried, so of course it's delicious. But nothing too exciting, not a lot of meat on there. Chicken comb is another thing I ate. So the like the comb part of the rooster. Once again, the sauce is the main attraction here. It was a spicy, peppery sauce. It was really delicious. The texture was a bit strange. It's a bit spongy, kind of like wet tissue papery also. In the same sauce, we had what I call a pre-egg. So it's an egg. I guess it's when you slaughter the chicken, it's resting inside of the... I don't know chicken anatomy very well. The fallopian tube? I'm not sure. But it was also really good. It was in this chili sauce. Another thing, I guess the weirdest thing to me is hot and sour soup. I've had hot and sour soup many times. I don't know, the flavor to me, it's not bad, but it's just a little bit weird to me. I don't know, it's kind of gelatinous. It's not bad, but it's not something I'm excited about. And the last weird food that I tried was shark. Shark is, to me, this is something else I had at Hot Pot, and the flavor, it reminds me a lot of like halibut or any other kind of white fish. Along with the shark, I had the skin of a mambo, which is a fish I had to look up. I believed it was called a sailfish, but on the menu it said Mambo. or it translated to Mambo. I'm not sure. Yeah, it was good, but I don't know. So that concludes my list of weird foods that I tried in Taiwan. And to end off this video, one of my friends was kind enough to take me on a ride around Taipei on his scooter. And scooters are everywhere in Taipei, and people drive like maniacs. So it got me really excited. I want to, if I ever am in Taipei again or Taiwan again, I'm going to get a scooter, and that is likely the way that I will die, but I'm at peace with that. So here is the footage of me or us riding the scooter set to music, so enjoy.
TV, this ain't what my life should be.